Michael was extremely competitive in everything he did. In Michael's second year, the Bulls were not any good, and we were the Boston Celtics, and we were on our way as one of the greatest teams ever to play basketball at any level, at any time. In game one, we kill them. Larry, Kevin, Chief, Danny, DJ, they have great games. And at the end of the game, we look at the box score, and this guy named Michael Jordan, he's got 49 points. We just said, well, yeah, he's pretty darn good, but he'll never do that again. Game two takes 41 shots, makes 22 of them, takes 21 free throws and makes 19 of them and goes for 63 points. The Celtics are able to win the game in double overtime, 135 to 131. But we knew how lucky we had been to win that game because Michael was just so spectacular. That was the game where Larry Bird, in his post-game media comments, said, "I've just seen God disguised as Michael Jordan." And the rest is history.
Following the Freedom Trail to the Cradle of Liberty, Faneuil Hall. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Boston, home of Game 2 of the Chicago Bulls-Boston Celtics matchup. I'm Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. And Mike, Chicago hoping to even the series up here tonight.
And it won't be easy, not against this Celtics team. The Celtics are the favorites to come out of the East, and they've showed why that's the case with a convincing Game 1 win.
Very convincing. And the bright spot, Clark, from Game 1 for the Chicago Bulls, the production they got from the terrific Michael Jordan.
How about his performance? Didn't look like he had been bothered at all by that foot injury. 49 points, and he showed he's extremely ready for the big stage of the playoffs. But you know what? He's going to have to even be better for them to get the win tonight.
That's a good thought. And the Bulls will start with Charles Oakley and Dave Corzine at the 4 and 5. Running the point will be Kyle Macy. And on the wings, it's the fearsome duo of Michael Jordan and the Iceman, George Gervin. And the Celtics' vaunted front court, Bird and McHale at the forwards, with Robert Parrish in the middle. The backcourt pairing for them, Dennis Johnson and Danny Ainge.
And the Bulls are in dire need to even this series. Losing by 17 points in Game 1, they need to make a statement tonight.
And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Oakley.
Oakley's such a good all-around team-first guy, setting up a shooter with a nice pass there.
Ainge, the pass to Parrish. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And Clark, the Bulls can't fall down 0-2 in a 5-game series.
Hey, Kevin, it's hard enough to beat this Celtics team in any series, but to take 3 straight games from them, virtually impossible.
I think you're right. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the D and made them pay.
Passes it to Parrish. Ainge with the ball. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's McHale. Got a piece of it.
Making a nice impact on defense at 6'11". Corzine is absolutely a shot blocking threat and a good rim protector.
And the big question and Mike problem for the Celtics. How do they slow down Michael Jordan?
Well, they sent a few options his way in Game 1. They know they need to be better and will still vary their looks.
Now here's McHale. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
He'll normally convert on that finish. The defense got lucky.
Here's Jordan. And the layup's good off the glass. Jordan's got 6.
At 6'6" with his crazy hops, Jordan could be a problem down low.
Ainge, the pass to Johnson. Ainge against Mason. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by Oakley.
They can't expect him to miss that shot consistently.
And Clark, here's something that no team has been able to do. Slow down the Celtics front court.
Well, there's just so much talent, actually too much talent at every position to be able to plug all the holes. They hurt you at both ends of the floor, too. Bird, McHale, Parrish, all elite players.
I think someday all 3 will be in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
throw good, Jordan.
You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on.
Now, here is Ainge. Pass to Bird. Over Gervin. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Jordan. Jordan out of the gates fast. Doesn't look shaky at all. And Jordan with 49 points the last game. Mark, any chance you think he'll match that?
I'm never comfortable betting against Michael Jordan, no. Kevin. This guy is so good and so amazing. He's got the skill and the will to do it. I think a lot depends on what kind of defense the Celtics play on.
And that's going to be the thing to watch. Now, here's Jordan. He's got 11. Plays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 13 points.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there.
Ainge up top, defended by Macy. Bird with the bounce pass. Just 5 to shoot. Over Gervin. Shot's good from Bird.
A mid-range master. Bird feels like no defender can stop his jumper.
Lets it go from the wing. And again, it's Michael Jordan. 15 points in the game.
He's so difficult to slow down when he gets that fire in his eyes.
Here's Ainge. No points in the game yet for him. Now the pass to Bird. Chicago grabs the miss.
And you look at this Chicago team, and they aren't your typical 8 seed.
You know, Mike, they didn't have Jordan for much of the season, and that certainly skews their record. But they are a fearless, confident, aggressive group that can hang with anybody when they're on their game.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. And the Celtics making a change here. Walton's checked in. And the Celtics with possession here. 11-point game. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Bird. Kept alive. And the basket by Walton.
That is one of the many things you get from Walton. He's a relentless rebounder.
Here's Jordan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jordan's got 19 points.
Tell you what, the Bulls have really done a terrific job not giving this Celtics crowd a reason to get into it at all.
Here's Parrish. Feeds to Walton. It's hauled in by Oakley.
And the Bulls unable to stay with the Celtics in game 1. It was within reach until the fourth quarter, but fell 123 to 104.
And you know, it really came down to the experience of the Celtics. That was a huge advantage for them. This is a group of championship players, and they had one of the best regular seasons ever as well. Good for about 1 per game. Ainge finds his open man easily there.
Jordan drives in. It's good. He's got 23.
Going inside with purpose and on a mission, making it happen in tight.
Yeah, the intensity is outstanding, and high percentage looks are a great way to build a lead.
And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. Seasting, he's checked in for Ainge. Chicago leading by 13. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Jordan, the pass to Oakley. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Their scoring has been a problem. Been tough to handle.
And it's enabled them to establish a substantial lead in the early goals.
Kyle Mason. First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Boston with it. Here is Seasting. Back to Bird. Just 3 on the clock.
Oakley's mindset is really anchored in doing whatever it takes. Tough, physical, aggressive, old-school basketball on the defensive end.
Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter in this round one matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Boston Celtics. Here is Seasting.
And the plan for the Bulls this series is to try and slow things down. The Celtics want to get into an up and down game. Makes sense with all the weapons they have.
So for Chicago right now, Corzine is out there with Oakley. And it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Gervin. And it's Macy in at the point guard position.
Yeah, Seasting has good vision on the floor. He finds the ready shooter and makes sure he gets fed.
And now let's head over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Both teams have made veteran acquisitions to bolster their rotations. For the Bulls, it's the Iceman, George Gervin. He'll be 34 a week from today. It's his 14th season after playing with San Antonio most of his career. The 7th all-time leading scorer with more than 26,000 points. His all-time playoff scoring average is right behind Jerry West. That's a pretty good scoring punch. Back to you.
Well said. It is indeed. Thanks, DA. George Gervin shot 47% this season, Clark, the lowest of his career. But that's because he had fewer opportunities. But you and I know he can still fill it up.
There is no denying that, Kevin. He's been a tremendous scorer throughout his career, one of the very best. And we know George Gervin can finger roll.
Yes, well said. And the slower the game gets, Clark, the more beneficial that is for the Bulls.
And, you know, that's not easy with all the great passes the Celtics have. The Bulls need to make sure they get back in transition because the Celtics are looking to push it every chance they get.
Pushing that pace, you're right. Now, here is Jordan. Following the miss by Larry Bird. Right side, Jordan. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
He was all alone, just couldn't get it to go. And you hope that doesn't deter him from taking that shot in the future.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Ainge is checked in for the Celtics. You look at the numbers for Larry Bird this season, Mike, 25, 10, and 7. I mean, numbers that he's put up for several seasons in a row now.
Bird has defined what the small forward position is all about. And that's 6'10", by the way. He impacts the floor in every metric. I'm ready to call him the best small forward ever. Wow, it would take a special talent to knock him off that pedestal.
And coming from you, that's high praise.
Bird can get you points in just about any situation. Scores at all three levels, and he's determined as a scorer.
Celtics trail by 17. And Mike looking at the two stars for the team. Michael Jordan right now with the edge over Larry Bird.
And Jordan is a much more pure scorer than Bird. Still, you expect Bird to crank it up later if this team needs his scoring punch.
And they're going to.
Not surprising at all to see Jordan piling up points, playing with a lot of determination and grit and insisting on being aggressive looking for his shots.
And as we expected, Mike Fratello, this Celtics front court has been a problem for Chicago.
And this is something the Bulls won't ever have an answer to. I mean, the whole Eastern Conference didn't have an answer for Bird, McHale, and Parrish.
3 future Hall of Famers in some people's eyes. Now Bird, 10 points for him.
So difficult to guard without overcommitting. Bird recognizes how to get the whistle.
First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls. Celtics making a switch here. Walton's checked in. Bird hits them both.
A big guy who can knock him down from the line. There are no easy tricks or hacks for limiting his offensive output.
Here's Jordan. And Walton sends it back.
What a play by Walton. A difference maker on the defensive end.
Like the Celtics still looking for an answer to Michael Jordan.
And you might see more double teams and triple teams at the rate he's scoring. He's on his way to another monster game scoring tonight.
Good on the second free throw. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. The Bulls leading by 14. Pass to Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got 31.
Found the crease, took advantage, and got it in close.
And adds to this lead. They're having their way.
Passes it to Johnson. Walton a screen on Jordan. And it's Walton missing.
And during the season, Boston took 5 of the 6 meetings. But Boston was beating just about everyone at that rate.
I tell you, his vision has been outstanding in this one, finding many opportunities to create for his team.
This is how you run an offense, moving the ball and rewarding ready shooters.
Now here's Johnson. Bird high post. Working on Gervin. Here's McHale. And it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
Relentless on the boards. McHale will outwork any opponent. You have to try to match his level of energy.
Jordan down low. He's guarded by Johnson. Count that bucket.
I like that they're putting in the work, trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
Johnson outside. Bird right side. Walton a screen on Gervin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good from Walton on the assist by Bird.
Bird has such great awareness of the floor. You saw it on that pass.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. From deep, Jordan. McHale with the rebound. McHale's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Offensive rebound, Ainge. And he lays it straight in. Ainge has got his first bucket of the night.
Tremendous effort by Ainge to get in there for the board and get a shot back up.
And Jordan gets it to go.
Not content to sit on this lead. I like it. Going right at him.
Yeah, just fanning the flames, trying to leave no chance for a comeback.
Here's Ainge, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Chicago in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. A view of the Charles River, not far from where we are, Boston Garden, and getting ready for the second half. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Bulls and Celtics. Second half of play getting going here in Boston. Celtics trail by 16.
You look at the firepower of this Boston team. 3 All-Stars in Bird, McHale, and Parrish. And this core has been together for their latest title runs.
And now, let's go to DA.
Michael Jordan.
Thanks very much. Now, we know about Larry Bird's determination at certain points, but Michael Jordan has some of those same qualities. He missed 64 games this season with a broken left foot, and Chicago management didn't want him to play anymore. But he put that foot down, citing his love of the game clause that's in his contract, which allows him to play whenever he wants. And he said, I'm going to play basketball. That's what I am, a basketball player. He's back on the floor. Guys?
David, thank you. It's a great story. Michael loves to play the game, Mike Fratello.
And he rarely seems to get tired. Some people have speculated that because he missed a great deal of the season, he doesn't have the normal fatigue at this time of year.
McHale is out there with Parrish. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Ainge. And it's Bird in at the small forward. That's the Boston 5. And the Celtics core club won in 1984 and returned to the finals again last season.
And I think for this Celtics team, anything short of a title, Kevin, is a bust. I mean, they know they're the team to beat, and they carry themselves that way. One of the most talented teams we've probably ever seen in the league.
I agree. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Celtics trail by 18. Pass to Parrish. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Oakley's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Looking at the way Jordan finished the regular season, you had to know that he was on the verge of having a stellar playoff run. Scary to think how good he'll be in the coming years.
Mike, his work ethic I know impresses you so much. Here's Parrish. George Gervin picking up that last basket.
A tough defender all around. Oakley sent that one right back.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Almost 30 points per game for Michael Jordan, Mike, in the final 5 games of the season. An unbelievable streak.
And the future for Jordan looks bright as ever. Starting to show he's more than just a high flyer. He started to develop the skills to score at all levels of the floor.
You sound like a coach, but I know you appreciate that game so much. And he knocks down the first one. Seasting, he's checked in for Dennis Johnson. And both free throws good for Jordan. And the dominance of the Celtics, Mike, have shown again this season. It feels like it's their year.
They know it's championship or bust for them. They figure they'll be tested on the way and could also have to deal with their old pals, the Lakers. But all season long, they have been the front runner, and that won't change until they're knocked out.
They've got the target on their back for sure.
What concentration from Jordan, not allowing the defense to affect this shot, even with contact.
Seasting passes to Bird. Parrish kicks to Ainge. Bird against Gervin. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Now the Bulls with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Jordan inside. 43 points in the game. Makes it off the glass. Jordan's got 10 points here in the second half. Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Edmonds checked in for the Celtics.
Scott Wedman.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Seasting passes to McHale. Over Oakley. McHale misses. Mike, the way this game has gone, the Celtics cannot slow down Michael Jordan.
Well, they've tried some different looks in the first half, but nothing seems to be the answer for Jordan.
You're right.
How do you expand the lead? Increase it. It takes good play on both ends.
Yeah, it's not just about buckets, not just about stops. You need both.
Here is Seasting, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Seasting passes to Parrish. Here is Seasting, defended by Macy. Pocket 6. Here's McHale. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Struggling to find their flow while the other team is on the roll.
Yeah, this drought is really hurting them. They've got to mix things up and try and snap out of it.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Here is Seasting after the made shot from Michael Jordan. McHale can't get it to go. And Jordan continues to be the dominant scoring force on the floor. Mike, Bird can't even keep up with them.
That's no knock on Bird. That's just how special Jordan is. He is putting on an absolute show in this game.
And I bet Bird is impressed too. And it's Parrish missing.
And when you look at that stacked 84 draft class, obviously there's Jordan. Some incredible talents in just their second season.
Now here's Jordan. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
And what a finisher Jordan is on these slams, putting on a show for the fans.
1:10 left in the third quarter. And here is Ainge. And the pass to Wedman. Back to Ainge. Just 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Nice ball movement by Boston. They get it back. McHale. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Inside, McHale is well positioned to just go to work. Finds his shot and takes it.
Here's Jordan. Rebound, Boston. McHale's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Ainge driving the lane. That one misses. And it's Chicago the other way. A drive by Jordan. 16 seconds left in the third. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's out ahead of the pack on both sides with his scoring so far, playing with a lot of intensity and refusing to be denied.
Here is Seasting. Here's McHale. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for Chicago. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Final quarter of play starting in this Game 2 matchup between Chicago and Boston. And here is Macy.
And with the injury Jordan sustained this year, he has about as fresh of legs as anyone. He showed that in Game 1.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Gervin, Charles Oakley out there with Corzine. Then it's Macy, and it's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Vincent after the made shot from Michael Jordan. Vincent the pass to Wedman. Bank shot, no good. And Jordan with the broken foot earlier this season, Clark. Boy, right now he looks 100%, doesn't he?
You know exactly right, Kevin. He had some games towards the end of the year to get himself acclimated and going again. But as you said, he looks locked in now with no holds barred on his game.
No limits at all.
Exactly.
Here's Wedman, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Walton a screen on Mason. Here's Vincent. Corzine with the rebound. Corzine's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Jordan inside. Jordan is doubled. Here's Oakley. And it's Kite with the rebound.
And, you know, part of the reason why the Celtics feel comfortable pushing the tempo, the development of Danny Ainge. It gives them another option to initiate the fast break.
Pass to Wedman. And the foul on George Gervin. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Vincent the pass to Seasting. Shoots over Jordan.
As a defender, Jordan just dogs you. He never backs off, never gives you room to breathe.
Jordan has tied the record at 61. One more basket, he'll stand alone.
It's obvious he's looking to continue to attack on offense so this lead can expand.
And if you were hitting like he is in this one, you would be too. His efficiency has done a lot for them.
Pass to Wedman. Here's Vincent. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Mike Ainge, a player that makes a difference off the stat sheet, always doing the little thing.
He's an X factor for the Celtics. He can spark the team with a few hustle plays, three-pointers, a great fit alongside the rest of the Boston Stars.
Terrific fit. Here is Seasting. George Gervin picking up that last basket. Seasting passes to Wedman. Here's Walton. Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan outside. The turnaround jumper. And with 63 points, Michael Jordan is the record holder for most points in a playoff game. What a night. What a special opportunity, Clark, to watch this young player go at it.
Absolutely remarkable. Unbelievable, Kevin. Jordan has announced his arrival to the NBA, a bona fide star with a lot of runway still in front of him.
A long runway. Now, here's Gervin. Again, Chicago.
Smooth shot by Gervin. Even if you keep him on the outside, he can attack you successfully.
Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Here's Wedman. Here's Vincent. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Now the Bulls with it. A nice run going 12 in a row. A nice shot by Gervin.
Those difficult hoops, ones like Gervin just scored, those makes are why the Iceman is special.
1:24 left to play in the final quarter. Vincent the pass to Wedman. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Corzine's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. To the paint. And Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
Yeah, every coach that ever coached Kyle Macy loves that he just plays the right way.
Seasting passes to Wedman. Here's Vincent. Over Macy. Here's Walton. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
The defense is at Walton's mercy inside, able to score in a multitude of ways down there.
Here's Gervin. Wide open shot is on the money.
What a way for them to finish the game, closing it out with some terrific play.
We've seen too many games slip away late. They did a great job of putting this one to bed.
Here's Kite. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Vincent, defended by Macy. Redmond can't get it to go. Gervin surveying the D. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And amazingly, the Bulls, Mike, have come into Boston and gotten a win. Great performance from them.
And with the series tied at 1-1 and the next 2 games in Chicago, the Bulls now have a real look at pulling off a miracle.
Well, Clark, the Celtic fans have to be feeling a little bit nervous after losing this game at home.
No doubt about it, especially when they have to deal with Michael Jordan in Chicago the next few games. Jordan at home has been electric, and if he gets hot, the Celtics might not make it back home.
Things have gotten very interesting. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.